Hey man,
What's good?
what's going on? This is Nico
And this is
from the
Abdalla.
brother. Oh, I forgot.
See, we keeping it. Go again.
All right,
Try again.
all right. This is Nico,
And this is Abdalla, and y'all listening to the
the Brothers Podcast. Yeah, we gotta get our timing on. But what's good, man?
I'm good.
How you feeling? Your shorts is kind of rising right now. You showing your thighs and shit.
Nah, shout out to my boy Matthew, MS2 alumni. You know,
What's MS2 shorts?
nah, he created them though. You know, support.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, met up with him yesterday.
That's what's up.
With the homie. Yeah, shout out to him. M Suarez, NYC. Check it out. But it's a sad day in the neighborhood, man. It's really fucking sad. Like, I mean, my voice don't sound like it. This is how I cope with my, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Abdalla's going through a breakup right now, guys.
Yeah.
He needs kind words of encouragement in his DM. You know, anything will help.
Remember when I was fake sniffing just now?
Yeah.
What came to mind was, remember that episode of The Office when Kelly was mad at Jim and Dwight? And Michael had her in the office.
Yeah, she was like.
Then he was like crying.
He started laughing. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm keeping my head up. Though.
How you feeling, man? Scale of 1 to 10. How sad are you?
How sad am I?
10 being the highest, saddest.
I'll say like it depends. It's like varies. Like right now, I'm like
You cool?
like a 2 or 3.
Calm.
But at night,
yeah.
it's like fucking 8.5.
Damn.
And like, you know, you get that heart pain and shit. I'm like,
damn. You really heartbreaking.
nigga, I'm still in love.
You really heartbroken.
Damn, I'm always love her.
Ooh.
That's a fact. What?
You know when nigga hit you with a I'ma always love you. That's different.
Yeah, my love is different.
I'm surprised you expressed that.
This is why I've never been in relationships. I don't just love people, and it's gonna be a while before y'all see me with somebody else, because I just need to take a step back.
Yeah, as you should. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Recuperate, but you know,
I need to go in that.
as long as you're in good spirits, you know what I'm saying, life goes on.
Exactly.
I've been pretty good.
How are you?
Been pretty good. My
birthday's tomorrow.
My birthday's tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Birthday's tomorrow. I'm not excited though.
I know.
Like, I'm just getting older. I feel old. Feel like time's moving by too fast. I gotta master the art of living in the moment to slow this bitch down. I even Googled that.
Me too.
Like how to slow down time, so you gotta keep busy. But it seems like when you're doing a lot of shit, time go by faster.
Yeah.
You're missing out on things, but I don't know. But I just been thinking about it a lot. But I'll be alright though. 27, man.
Anything
27. Yeah, my friends. I think a couple of my friends, they supposed to take me out. I work till 3. Cause today I'm off.
Yeah.
So, tomorrow I'm just working a little shift 8 to 3.
Okay.
And then I think Hansel and Chen want to take me out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Something calm. I don't really do the fiestas for my birthday.
Fiesta.
That's
Hey,
R. Kelly.
that's
R. Kelly.
Caught you, nigga.
That's R. Kelly, man.
Caught you.
Shout out R. Kelly, man. Hope you're in prison right now, motherfucker.
Jeffrey Epstein.
What's up with that? Who's that? Oh,
That white.
how comfortable are we?
Oh shit. Nah, I think it's Jeffrey is his first name, but his last name is definitely not Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Speaking of R. Kelly, the white billionaire. Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein.
Who's
white
that?
billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Child trafficking, child pornography, pedophilia.
Throw that nigga under the jail.
Cool with Donald Trump.
Take a picture with Donald Trump.
This is way back. They're cool as hell. Like they got
Yeah.
there's a third associate. I forgot his name, but
I'm sure they
speaking
cool.
about R. Kelly, it made me remember this nigga been convicted of
He's been convicted.
not convicted, but a lot of like allegations has been made towards him, and because he's a billionaire, it kept being paid off.
Yeah,
paid off,
settlements, paying
exactly.
judges,
Yeah,
jury, yeah.
prosecutors, all of that. And for some reason, the most recent, it's like it didn't stick. Like it didn't. I guess his money wasn't suffice.
If no tabloids
So
get
now
on it,
it's
nobody
like-
hear about it.
Now he's being blasted in the news, but I haven't read thoroughly about him. It's just that mentioning R. Kelly made me, want to mention this guy. But just look at that. They made Surviving R. Kelly and his name blasted in the news, all of that. You have to search this nigga to see exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
His name is not as frequent in the news about,
He's not as famous as R. Kelly. That's the thing.
but he is a billionaire.
But billionaires, they low. You know that.
But if you're a billionaire, you have, what was your come up? Well, how many businesses you have your hand in? So I'm pretty sure we know at least one business.
Yeah.
Plus, you're cool with Donald Trump. Like,
yeah, we know the business, but when you're an entertainer, you sign up for that.
No, the main
because you
thing
got
is-
concerts.
no,
Niggas that
I hear what you're saying, but
we know the owner. We know
what
the
you saying?
owner of Amazon because he chooses to be in the limelight. There are billion-dollar investors. Yeah, we know who. I mean, I don't know his name, but if I see him,
Steve or Jeff Bezos. That's
something
his
like
name.
that. Yeah. Like he's
in the limelight like that.
not. I wasn't in the limelight, but he frequents tabloids.
Oh, I know. I don't
He had,
know how he look.
He cheated on his wife with his best friend's wife, like some way. So he's been,
That's white people shit.
bro. His wife taking like fucking 30 billion from him, bro. Some wild shit.
Yeah, that's white people shit.
So,
You fuck your best.
you could be a billionaire investor, a partner in a company, and niggas would never. I'm pretty sure I work in Midtown. I'm pretty sure I walk past
a lot of
billionaires, millionaires
multimillionaires. Yeah.
all the time that have investments in Amazon, eBay, fucking Nike. Who knows?
But I'm gonna say this though.
Not to say they shouldn't have documentary, but if we don't know about
Not a
them, are we
documentary,
really
but
gonna
put them in
watch
the
it?
news. Like, let's-
Are we really gonna watch it though? Like, is the masses gonna run to watch it? When you see R. Kelly, when you see these big names, artists, oh shit, R. Kelly.
Yeah, but see,
you know what I'm saying?
that's what I was gonna get to. If you pay attention to it, all the main documentaries and face being plastered and blasted in the news and media are black men,
Yeah, no, it's true.
regardless of their status, financial status, social status, all of these things. It's black men. Cuba Gooding Jr. is the most
That's what Eddie
recent.
Griffin said.
He's the most recent on Vlad, right?
Yeah,
When
he was
had
like,
the
no
blue
black,
shirt on
no black
with the
entertainer.
KC hat.
Yep.
Yeah,
No black entertainer comes out this business
clean.
unscathed.
Yeah, you have to have some type of taint on you.
Yeah.
He even touched on Michael Jordan with the gambling in that video. So
he
it's
did.
like you cannot be a perfect black male figure. You cannot be a positive figure, role model to, young black people coming up.
Murder us
So-
when we get on top. So.
They not gonna murder us when we get on top.
Not
When we
not
get-
murder,
when we
like
get on
kill
top-
us.
Oh,
But like in the tabloids,
When we get on
yo,
top?
go to episode 21,
Oh, you talking about
44,
us? Oh.
23,
Oh, you talking about
51,
Brothers Podcast. I thought you was talking about black
3, 4, 5. Look at all the episodes.
fuck that. Go on that nigga Mr. Hazel page. He always talking some anti-Semitic shit.
right.
But I thought you was talking about black people when we get on top, like when we get back on top.
Son,
But
self-hate
us
is
as
prevalent. So who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah. But
Even though we caping for y'all.
yeah, they gonna talk that shit. But
Yeah.
niggas is fearless.
Right. Fuck it. I post what I post.
But yeah,
I
y'all
posted today.
Y'all look into Jeffrey Epstein, man.
Yeah, man. Get
Jewish
that nigga out
Jewish
of here.
nigga, Here we go with the anti-Semitic talk. Jewish nigga. Is it
it's a fact. Is he Jew?
Epstein?
It's a fact.
All right. The
It's
fuck?
a fact. I posted something, and I know that in the future, I still speak my mind.
Human, yeah.
But I saw a post. I think it was in California. It was somewhere, and this girl posted it of her pops. He's a food stand guy. He sells tacos, burritos. Little short Mexican guy, probably.
Oh, okay.
He looked Mexican, and some white guy was like, he's saying, "Oh, he's security. Where's your permit?" Like, my nigga, he just here selling food to y'all. Y'all on y'all break. You don't want to work a fucking mile. He helping y'all. Where's your permit? Like, why you being an asshole? So I was going to tweet, like, y'all, these people make it so easy to hate them. Look at this shit y'all do. That's so unnecessary. Like, even white folks were commenting, like, what, why the fuck are y'all doing that? Like,
Yeah.
and some guy reposted, some Spanish guy, he was like, white Americans need to like just sit the fuck down sometimes. Like,
No, they need to.
what are y'all doing?
They need to sit the. Fuck
And I was gonna
down.
post it, but I was like, nah. But then I was like, when I'm on the train and I see white women standing, I look at them like, when a black woman
In
come
my
on the
head,
train, I'm like,
I'm
you want
not
to sit
giving-
down, queen?
yeah.
Right in their face. You want to sit down? You over there? You want to sit down?
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm looking out for my folks first. I have given up my seat for like 90-year-old white women because you're 90 years old. You need a seat. But if you in your 50s, 60s, and it's a black woman nearby, I don't care if you're in the train before her. I see my aunt and that black woman. I see my mom and that black woman. Exactly. I can't relate to you, Becky. I just can't.
Yeah.
And I expect the same from Chad. Well, Chad's a black name. I expect the name.
It's a white name.
Well, I respect the same from a white kid. No discrimination, but if you were there, I would expect him to give it to you rather than my mom. You know what I'm saying? Just because he resonates better with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's all about perception. Like, if you look healthy, you're not getting a seat.
Right, that's a fact. Your veins look popping out. You good? Like, you good, my nigga.
And that's just my perception of you. Like, I mean, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
You could be going through whatever internally, but
yeah,
my eyes see that you look healthy.
Yeah.
And usually 9 times out of 10 is an elderly black woman.
Right.
I mean, like you said, if it's an elderly white woman and I look around, scan,
and it's
no
black woman inside.
No black woman inside. No pregnant.
You
pregnant? You pregnant? 2 weeks pregnant? 2 seconds pregnant? All right, you're not? Okay, all right.
That's a fact.
Come on, Martha.
Baby shoulders is a given. I don't care what it is. If you got a baby shoulder, and I'm near the edge or some shit, or like I'm near
Spanish,
I gotta
Chinese,
give it up because you got a baby.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. It's what it is.
I agree.
But if you Jewish, nah. Y'all get a seat too. It's a joke. Y'all get a seat too.
Oh, I just thought of a joke, but it's fucked up. I'm gonna tell you after. That's fucked
Yo,
up.
knowing these mics, they gonna catch it. But fuck it.
Probably. But hey,
yeah. What you got?
Jaden Smith.
Shout out
right
Jaden Smith.
Right off of the Mexican food guy.
Right.
Talking about food trucks and
Shout
stuff.
out Jaden Smith, bro.
Yo, Jaden Smith is making celebrities look like y'all niggas ain't shit.
How old is he?
Like,
21, 22? He
son,
putting on, bro. I love what he's
boxed
doing.
water for the people in Flint, Michigan.
It's good for the environment because it's not plastic.
And it's good for everybody.
Right?
Yeah. And then
the water filtration system in Flint, like you said.
And looking at that, it's like, it's water. Water is essential to life. Like, number one thing to life.
Fact. Yeah.
And you invest in this and you put out a product. While majority of rappers, they put out alcohol, fucks up your liver, fucks up your kidney.
Because it may make them more money, but what is it doing for the people?
Subjugates your spirit. And then you act and do things that you
what it normally do
possibly regret
in your state, your normal state. Yeah,
touch women inappropriately.
That's a fact.
Give it to women.
Say loose things.
What you want from women,
or you saying loose things. You know what I'm saying? You being inappropriate.
Yeah.
You don't know what time and place means.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, this guy is just like stunting on all y'all niggas.
Yo, I love Jaden Smith, bro.
Vegan. It's not just food because all right, I'm gonna say this. I don't like speaking on people because it's like your money, you do what you want. But for example, not bashing him, I bump his podcast, got ultimate respect for him. We chopped it up in person, all that. Queen's Flip, right?
Right.
When he come across homeless people or like a family that may be in need, he does the same thing. He buy them food or whatever. He, puts he records a video. It's cool. I'm all for that. However, it's the food that you buy.
Yeah.
And he give them money on top of that too.
Yeah.
All of it. I'm all for this, but it's the food that you buy. Like the most recent one I saw, like he had like Coca-Cola giving I'm like, bro.
Yeah, that's poison.
That shit is not conducive to life.
Yeah, that's poison.
I mean, they already homeless. Now you homeless with diabetes. Like, I mean, it's not a joke, but and I'm not saying you gonna get diabetes from 1 2-liter bottle of Coke.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But vegan food.
Yeah, the vegan truck. Free. Just had them lined up getting bags.
Salute, yo. Salute.
Yeah. Son, I've been saying it for a while, man. Like,
this is shit that I want to do. Like,
even when I was younger. Well, I mean, even when he was younger. I used to watch his interviews and just see how he moved, and like he is a judge. This is before he got the ad with Louis Vuitton and he was bumping like the skirts and shit.
Yeah, certain things I still disagree with him.
Yeah, of course, you want to agree with everything. But like even him and Willow, they would dress a little off, and I always fucked with the individuality of him,
his mindset.
You know what I'm saying? And then he was very articulate. He knew how to speak for himself.
Yeah.
He didn't roll off the coattails of his father.
He knows himself.
His father's a fucking legend. Will Smith's another one that I just love.
Yeah.
Just I don't know him, but as a person, he seems like someone that I would just love to be around, have in my life. Jaden Smith.
Well, you could think of me as someone, Will Smith in your life because we have the same birthday.
No, it's not the same.
Because I'm not a movie star.
It's not the same. Not the same.
I'm not a track star.
I didn't grow up watching you every day on my screen.
Well, this is the.
You're not a top 5 Hall of Fame rapper.
He is not top 5 Hall of Fame. He probably top 5 Hall of Fame.
Shout out Will Smith,
South
man.
Philly or wherever part of Philly he's from. He probably top 5.
He top 5 rappers that made it to big name TV. I'll say that.
Yes.
Because who has a bigger TV show rapper than Will Smith?
Rapper, actor. I mean, show or act.
Yeah.
I mean, movies or show.
Yeah,
he got it.
Yeah, he got
he's like in the same tier as Denzel Washington.
Nah, that's a fact. Acting. Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, he's a shit, man. But yeah, Jaden Smith, man. I really love that kid, man.
Yeah.
He doing shit the right way, and he's very conscious of the way they be. He speaks on like school issues, how to teach in school, how it's outdated. Mm-hmm. He teaches on like shit in the community, the environment, you know what I'm saying? Like recycling. This is real shit.
This is what happens when you know yourself.
Jaden, come on the podcast, man. We love you.
Yeah, I'm gonna tag him at Sire Smith.
Right.
At c.Sire Smith.
Yeah. But
yeah, when you know yourself, you know your purpose, and you live with purpose, and you manifest these things, and you know. And I disagree with people saying he's the Mahatma Gandhi of our time. He's better than Mahatma Gandhi. People refer to him as that.
I never heard of that.
Yeah.
They say that? Wow.
Yeah. I heard that before. He's the Mahatma Gandhi of our generation.
Mahatma Gandhi. Not Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi?
That's his name.
Gandhi?
Mahatma Gandhi.
But wasn't Gandhi like a molester or some shit?
No, he's just racist towards black people.
I thought he used to molest little boys.
I don't know about that.
But yeah, he was racist, yeah.
I don't know if he used to do that. But
yeah. I definitely heard of racist though. But yeah, I ain't heard that, but look, he's doing great things.
Yeah.
He is a human. He is a human that I enjoy seeing living on this planet. Yeah. Because there's too many times I just go on my day and I see shit on Instagram. I'm like, what happened to these humans? Like, what went wrong in your life to do this?
Fluoride,
atrazine, chemtrails, socialization, brainwashing, social standards. There's a whole bunch of things. Donald Trump. You know, just America.
Raised the
America
wrong
as a country. But he's someone that he's a good example of what I would want my children to look up to, along with myself. He's someone I'd be like, if you want to watch somebody on social media, knucklehead, watch him. Even though now people saying, oh, he look crazy, he got pink grills, he got no eyebrow, his hair is pink. That's just like his image right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck? What is he doing though?
Yeah.
What's the message he's speaking?
What are you doing and what is he doing?
You look polished, but you ain't doing shit. You look polished, you smoking cigarettes, you eating fucking pork, you raping your girl, you doing all types of evil shit. You know what I'm saying? He look crazy, but he doing good shit.
I mean, some niggas do.
Rape their girls? Yeah, that's it's a big thing.
Yeah. I came across a girl.
Men be thinking just because, you my wife, I could just fuck you anytime. Nah, nigga, if she don't want to have sex, that's rape.
I came across a girl in City Tech. She told me that. She was like...
Her boyfriend raped her?
Yeah. She said, you cool and all, because, niggas was,
macking.
Exactly. And she's nice. She was like, oh, where you from? And I was like, I'm Guyanese. She's like, nah, I'm not doing any Guyanese. Any more Guyanese niggas. Oh. So I asked her, and she's like, my ex is Guyanese, and he raped me.
Wow.
Like, he wanted to have sex. I said no, and he dead ass threw me on the bed, snatched my clothes off, and just, had his way. And
wow,
that's a traumatic experience.
Even
anytime you see that flag and you hear that country, you associate it with this negative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though I could have been positive, the positive aspect and all that, but at the end of the day,
right. Oh, so she really didn't fuck with you?
Like, we was cool, but as far as flirting, dating, anything intimate, no. Which is understandable.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah, I understand. But yeah, man. One last shout out to Jaden Smith, man. I want to talk about something. White people, come in front of the black congregation, please.
Once again, what's like the 118th time on our show?
Cause y'all really got some nerve, man. White people, y'all upset that Halle Bailey, not Halle Berry. Some folks got this confused, and I had double take. I was like, is that Halle Berry? Like she acting in this young film?
Yeah.
Halle Bailey, she's a singer and young actress, young singer.
She's grownish.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Mel put me onto that show. Yeah. I like her and her sister, they look like twins.
Nah, yeah, they do. No, I think they are twins.
No, they're not.
They're not twins?
She's the younger one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, she got casted to play Ariel in The Little Mermaid. White people are...
Berserk.
They're not having it, bro.
A black person playing a white character.
Right.
A white fictional character.
Right.
About a species that is not in existence, and these niggas is going crazy. But they play Cleopatra, a black woman.
These niggas playing
they
Egyptians.
Ramses, a black king.
How many white Jesuses we saw? We'll say in the Bible.
Moses.
Skin is brown as bronze, and hair is of wool. What's that sound like, nigga?
Nothing but blue eyes, nothing but pink lips.
Right, nothing but straight hair. So what is y'all issue? What is y'all issue, son? How many white princesses y'all got, son? Oh, we got one.
Jasmine.
We got two.
Jasmine and who?
No. Actually, we got three. Not saying we, but Disney has, as far as I know, Disney has three non-white ethnic princesses.
Pocahontas, Mulan, and Jasmine?
Yep. No.
Mulan is not a princess, though.
No. I count Mulan as white. She's Asian.
Yeah.
See the hand movement?
Because I was like...
No. Tiana. She's fairly new. She's a princess. Tiana. That's her name.
Animated?
Tiana. Yeah. She's black. She's black. You got Pocahontas, who's Native American, who you could probably say she's black, African, and then you got
she's not with a white man though.
She had no choice.
Jaden Smith. She did have a choice.
And then who else? Who's the third one?
Pocahontas, Tiana, and Jasmine from Aladdin.
Yeah, and Jasmine from
Indian.
Yeah, I'll let you pass because you brown.
Well, you did say ethnic.
I'll let you pass because you brown.
Ethnic,
right?
We didn't say black, but
right.
I'm surprised they didn't act like this over Annie though. Because remember Annie with Jamie Foxx, the little black girl, Annie? It was
I didn't see it.
It was a remake. The first Annie was like from the 80s or late 70s.
Oh, no.
With a little white girl. I'm surprised. But yeah, these niggas is going crazy.
Yeah, they got a hashtag going, not my Ariel. It's like, why? Like, why y'all going that far, bro? Like...
You know what's funny?
That shit is dumb.
You know what's funny though? In Little Mermaid, Poseidon, Ariel's dad, looks black. Look at his...
Yeah. His skin color is kind of brown. Yeah.
Not even kind of. It's like he look like OG.
Yeah, right.
His phenotype, it doesn't look white because Ariel... Let me make sure. Because Ariel, I think her eyes is like greenish. Poseidon's eyes is black to my recollection. Because I used to watch that shit. Sebastian the crab, Flounder the fish.
Right.
Cruella, the fat octopus lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking up the image of Poseidon.
Yeah, nah, bro.
So yeah, like I said,
white people use, and then he was saying, "Oh,
his eyes is black. Poseidon's eyes is black. Her eyes is greenish."
Look, people's like,
Ariel.
"Oh, we're used to seeing this," and I mean that's real easy to say when you grew up with examples of these things, nigga. Tiana, the first black princess, came out 10 years ago. How long Disney been making fucking films and movies and cartoons?
Like Disney,
we just got a representation. We got
representation
of a black princess. Like,
that's black
recently,
black, right.
Like in the fucking 21st, like the last 10 years, bro. 2010,
and that's just appeasement to our society. It's not nothing sincere.
Now, whether she gets the part or not, it's whatever to me. Like,
yeah, it's really whatever.
But the fact that y'all white people going hard about it, like, not my Ariel, like, and then showing other pictures of white girls saying, look, she could have played this role too. Yeah, why you didn't pick her? Like, my nigga, it's a shift. It's a shift in the culture, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, like, things are not how they used to be.
Mm-hmm. But this is just an example of reverse socialization. They know that the media has been socializing everyone for the longest. White is beauty, black is ugly, pretty much, right?
Right.
Now you're having a black princess, a black person playing this role of a white fictional character. They're berserk because why? Their children is going to see a black girl playing a princess and they don't want that socialization to occur. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Another thing that crossed my mind was most likely her love interest is going to be a white guy in the movie. So that is socialization as well.
Right. They don't want
black women. We're going to socialize y'all to view white men as your knight in shining armors. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
And then they don't want their white sons seeing
the white society, or they don't want their reason for their justification, you know, for their, you know, berserkness, is they don't want their sons to be socialized as a black woman could be your wife. Right. Black woman, you can have interest in a black woman. Right. You see what I'm saying? But the negative thing is we want to create that rift between black women and black men.
Yeah.
And another thing with this whole, Elizabeth Warren. Since
who's that?
Since we on the topic of
that sounds very familiar.
Yeah, I spoke about her before. She's running 2020 for presidency. White woman. She claimed she was 1/16 Indian, Native American. Come to find out, bitch, you 100%.
Oh, right. I did hear about that. Neanderthal.
She has this campaign thing. Let me make sure.
What'd you say? 100% caveman. That's funny. Yo, we gotta have somebody that's my boy. Yo, shout out Ferris, man. He hit me up.
With J, man.
He hit me up. He was like, "Yo, I got somebody for y'all to have on the show." He's a Hispanic Trump supporter. Says he loves America, but I gotta check out his shit because I know a couple Trump supporters.
Oh, he came across. He know a Trump supporter that he won us because he heard about you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But thing is, I know a couple Trump supporters, and we don't really get into some riffs. Yeah. I'm looking for someone that's overtly racist.
Yeah,
I want somebody who's overtly racist or who is covertly racist, but they are very patriotic. They're very arrogantly patriotic. They're like on some what's the word?
Anarchist?
No. They are
nihilist.
They're like very, very conservative. Like alt-right conservative. They don't think they're racist.
They're Confederate.
But right. I want one of those folks because I'm gonna really challenge their love for America. And I told my boy Ferry this. I said, she was like, nah, he really loves America. I said, we're gonna find out if we have him on the show. If we consider him to be on the show, I'm gonna find out because just because you have these you're a Trump supporter and you agree with his policies and what he does for you, is what he doing morally right? Is he a good person? Is America being held to the highest standard? That's how you really know if you love America, when you hold them accountable. Mm. So we'll see. I gotta check his stuff out. All he do is post a bunch of like quotes and like clips. I don't really see him talking really, and his caption is just the same thing from what I saw. The caption says something like, "Those who doubted, you are forgiven." Trump, make America great again. It's the same thing. Like he don't give his own sentiments. It don't seem like. I need to know that he gonna be somebody that could really give, have a big perspective. Don't just be like, all right, Trump's the best and that's it.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
nah,
we need to substantiate.
And then I'm gonna challenge you, like,
yeah, we need to have these conversations before you even come on the podcast.
Right.
But yeah. So Elizabeth Warren, she's Democrat, senator of Massachusetts, and she's running for presidency 2020. She's like Hillary Clinton times 2. But Well, no. When I say times 2, I mean like the second coming, because Hillary, she's like top demon in terms of women.
Right.
But so Elizabeth Warren, she spoke on how I'm gonna paraphrase. Black women are the breadwinners of their families, but they're being paid, you know, they're not being compensated appropriately. I agree 100%. She even said, you know, she spoke on the graduation rate of black women, and, you know, how they're, you know, obviously higher than black male, you know, and the employment rate, there's a difference between black women and black male. So it's like you're creating a Venn diagram between black women and black males.
Right. You're separating it.
Exactly. Yeah. Or and when you look at the pros, it's like higher wages, more likely to be employed, less likely to be incarcerated for black women, and, you know, all these positives. I mean, these statistics are indeed, you know, accurate, but why are they occurring? Because your white counterpart has certain, you know, systems intact to cause this. Yeah. So now, good looking. So now it's like, my thing is, I have no problem with you pushing to help women of color, but what is your ulterior motive? Right. Because we know women of color are more likely to vote as well, right? Yeah. They even touched on that, I believe. So now we already heard this BS that it was black men's fault that Trump is in office. Even though because they didn't vote? Even though it's statistically impossible. Right. Black people as a collective is roughly 12, let's say 13% of America's total population. Right. Women outnumber men, period. So out of 13%, let's say 7% are women, 6% are men. So now we doing 6% of America population cause Trump to be in office. Bullshit. Now to make even more bullshit, to prove how much bullshit it is, factor out of 6%, factor out how many are eligible to vote. Right. Right, because they've been in prison. Now factor out how many are in prison. Yeah. No, when I say eligible, I'm just talking age. Oh, okay. Because of 6%, how many are above the age of 18? Right. 18 and above. Okay, now of that percentage, how many are in jail? How many are out of jail but has a felony that can't vote? Can't vote. So this, at the end of the day, it's like 2.3%. Right. 2.3% from 100%. Cause this man to be because they didn't vote. So they're just idiotic with the condemning. But he's in office because of white women and white men. Yeah, he's in office. Middle America, white people. He's pushing a certain agenda that that's resonating with them. Yeah. Going back to Elizabeth though, so it's like, what is your ulterior motive for you to be magnifying this issue? Because this ain't nothing new. This has been prevalent since the 70s, the 60s. That's a fact. Black women has always been more, educationally inclined, or more likely to go to school and finish school and obtain employment. Because why? They're more likely to, they know I have to, take care of my babies. Take care, exactly. Yeah. Or my family. If not me, then who? This is the mindset a lot of black women have. Right. And a lot of them, unfortunately, are not appreciated for this mindset and the things that they do. So, like I said, why are you magnifying this issue? Right. If you're not rectifying the problem that's causing the issue in the first place. Yeah. Because like I said last week, case in point, right? The little 10-year-old black girl, she wanted to opt out of a LGBTQ lesson, but got suspended for a week. So this is school, right? You talking about black women are more likely to finish school and go to college and all this shit. But on the other side, you're suspending them because they want to opt out of a lesson pertaining to which should be optional, in my opinion. And this is just a lesson. This is just like a class. One period you want to opt out of. I don't want to sit in on this. I don't want to go to gym. Okay, if you don't want to, I remember going to Miss Tavano, guidance counselor. If you don't want gym third period, all right, let me switch your schedule around. You could do this instead. So what's the point of having guidance counselors?
Right.
If this is mandated now.
Right. No, that's a fact.
All right.
It feels like they're putting people in a box.
They're pitting us against
unless
each other.
they do what they want them to do. Like, I. They think like, I. You got freedom, but you got freedom in these parameters.
And that's all it is.
As soon as you step out, nigga, you a slave again.
That's all it is. That's why westernized system of laws and the system of,
Education.
system,
Yeah,
all of this
too.
stuff. It's parameters, even though you are quotation free.
That's what I'm saying. This ain't the land of the free, because you can't say shit without somebody wanting to take your job away from you, or someone. I mean, you don't even gotta say nothing hateful. You could just say some shit that disagrees with the folks in power. You lose your job, you get kicked out from school, you may die.
I take it even simpler than that. It's still certain parts of America right now that you cannot drive as a black person.
That's a fact.
Period. So
that's a fact.
Not even with the law, like with the freedom of speech and speaking and, politically correct. You can't even go to certain gated communities. You are liable to getting shot.
Yeah.
And not shot to be injured, shot to be killed. Speaking of shooting people and killing them, recently, the incident in the Bronx with the two cops, they look like they were, in quotation, minority. They didn't look like,
Hispanic or black.
Bob
they look
and Charlie.
right.
And the dudes had a black guy pinned down. From the video, you could hear the black guy saying something about a gun. And then he's like, die. I mean, who don't tell cops to die? To be quite honest. Because this is the justification I'm seeing a lot of people saying, like,
right.
People, Indian people. So I'm like, and then the video, he ended up, one of the cop ended up reaching for while on top of the black guy, reaching for his weapon and shot him twice. Mm-hmm. And then after he shoots him twice, he tries to act expeditiously. Like,
before he tried to act like he was like very like saddened.
Exactly. By the fact
that he said some shit like, "What were you doing, man?" Or like why you had to some shit. He sounded very like regretful.
Exactly.
Regretful is the word.
Exactly.
And even when he said some shit like, "All right, stand still," like after he shot, I'm like, bro, he's dead.
But the funny thing,
and he had his hand on him while he's calling. He's like, I'm like, bro, he's gone. Like, if he's not gone, he's leaking away. And if he can't run away, what's the point of putting more pressure on his shoulder? His head is like this. His head slumped over, and he brought his head back up. Like, I guess I'm like, bro, just stand up and look for help, bro. He's dying on the ground.
Then he's like, shots fired. And then he's like giving them the location. And then he's yelling like, hurry up, because, we need to save this man after I shot this man.
Yeah.
And dickhead ass, I saw one of my boys, he posted this on his IG. And this is what first, this is how I found out.
Do I know him?
No.
Oh,
I told you about him, but
I thought it was Ralph.
Nah, I unfollowed Ralph. Ralph is on.
He justified.
Yeah.
The cops aren't.
So he posted it, and I saw Indian Guyanese girl comment saying, "Oh, well, you don't know the facts. Did you read up the news on this? And you shouldn't be spreading." I'm paraphrasing. Another person, black woman, she said, you shouldn't be spreading, you should look into the facts and details before spreading hate for law enforcement, because that officer was operating out of, preservation of his life. The man had a gun on him, and he said he was going to kill the cops. I never heard him say he's going to kill the cops in the video.
Yeah, me either.
I read up on it, and it showed a picture of a 9mm, and it said, this is what we confiscated. How the fuck do you know?
Yeah.
So I commented.
Neither of us know.
I commented. I was like, "How do you know that these niggas didn't just say that because out of justification for shooting the guy?"
Right.
And then I was like, "Niggas acting like the cops don't lie to justify their wrongdoing. Niggas acting like when they see us is not on Netflix. LOL." And that was it.
Right.
Like, now use your common sense, because this clearly shows how crooked the damn system is.
Yeah.
And the cops, they're the workers. the DA and the judge and all this stuff, the prison system, those are like those are higher up you're going. The cops, they're just
they're the soldiers. Ants. They're the foot soldiers.
Exactly. So
literally the foot soldiers.
If everything else is corrupted, why the hell wouldn't they be corrupted? Because at the end of the day, they're the ones bringing these people
and
into
they're getting paid the less
system.
too. They're getting paid the least, and they risking the most and getting paid the least.
So I also commented. I was like, okay, so where's the justification when there's a white person with a gun, comma, when there's a white person shooting a cop, comma, when there's a white person shooting up schools, comma, when there's a white person shooting up civilians, comma, like the Vegas guy,
right.
He just shot up civilians,
right? And
then Sandy Hook shooting up schools and shooting cop. I saw videos of white people shooting cop. None of the cops never fired back at these white males,
right?
So where's the justification?
The Burger King,
where's the justification that you're speaking of?
They get him a Whopper.
She couldn't answer.
You know what I'm saying? They take him to Burger King. So, yo, my man, what you want? You want a Whopper? What you want? Fries too? You want a lemonade? I bet.
A lot of people.
I want a soda. Give me a soda,
drink a soda. Like, this is why I feel as though black people, we need to fend for ourselves and not care what other people think. As far as other people, you cannot speak for black people,
right? Because
that Indian chick. Me and her from the same country. We both Guyanese. But at the end of the day, I know for a fact on your census form, you didn't check that you're black. You don't identify as black. So this shit doesn't hit close to home for you.
Right.
If it was 100 Guyanese Indian males shot down last year, you would have been responding different. And then this guy in the Bronx was a Guyanese, Indian male. You wouldn't have been saying the shit you've been saying.
Right. Right. That's a fact. That's a fact. Nah, that's a fact.
And because it's a black male that posted it, it's even more because, y'all always crying foul when there's a police shooting. Yo, read the details. Bitch, who the fuck owns the news?
That's nothing that's true.
Yeah. I really don't call people bitches, but like when I hear ignorance, this is when y'all bring like this side, this Abdalla out. Like, you really getting me tight because I hate when people put up a front like I'm so educated and I do due diligence and I do this and I do that, but you come in with bullshit like, read the news before you speak on shit.
You can't trust the news. That's a fact. Yo, the news. First of all, I mean, we all know the media is owned by, larger corporations that, they construct narratives and, so if you're going to the news for your source, that's probably the best source for you. You should go to multiple sources, try to find testimonies, maybe witnesses, dig a little deeper. If you just go into the comment with your chest big, I went to the news, you ain't really go nowhere, really. You know what I'm saying? And the cops don't really have a good enough resume to have people just
believe.
I believe the cops firsthand, and then we figure it out. Y'all track record is bad,
horrible.
Like y'all niggas just lying while on camera. Like they don't even care no more. They on camera with body cam saying, "Yo, move again, I'ma shoot you, nigga."
And then they justify that, and people believe that stupid shit.
That's what I'm telling you, man. Shit is spooky, man. I saw that video today for the first time, and when I first scrolled by it, I didn't want to watch it.
Me too.
I scrolled by and then I scrolled back up. I said, I didn't put the sound on though.
I didn't have it on first, but then I listened.
Because I'm like, and then me too. Then I put the sound on afterwards.
When I saw the gun come out, I was like, did he shoot him? Because they didn't show any, like the hand.
I didn't know at first. I saw the blood on his shirt. I'm like, come on, bro. And first of all, it's two of y'all. All right, look. Can I say something off the wall? And people are gonna say, "Oh, you don't know." You're right. I have no clue. But let me just say this: it's two cops, right? 4 arms, 4 eyes, 4 legs, a penis. Look at that, bro.
I think it's The Office. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
When Creed was like, he was in the class. It was when Eddie had the little business presentation. He was like 2 eyes, 2 arms, a mouth, a nose, a penis. Without to describe the Loch Ness monster, and for his retrieval, Oh, the gold in the land. But nah, real talk though. Like, look. I'm gonna say this. It's two cops. They wasn't no frail looking cops. It's a guy on the ground.
Both of them were bigger than him.
Let's say he did have a gun. Let's just say, right?
You already have him pinned down.
You know he has a gun. Look, I understand things happen, but how much strength does it have to just hold somebody's fucking hand down?
While your partner takes
like, y'all go through all this training, and like, I be my bad, I'm passionate.
You like spit when you're passionate?
Yeah, I'm passionate. Yeah, I'm passionate right now. I spit a lot.
That's a bad excuse. I spit when I'm passionate. Keep going.
So, like, I've seen videos of like, shut the fuck up, you guys. He holding his face. I've seen videos of, one black man being, and then like 15 cops come. Like, realistically, it takes maybe 2 or 3 to get this nigga down. Why do you need 15? Why do y'all go to training for how many months?
I already explained that, though.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's not about the training. It's like they know. Listen,
I don't get it.
White people know they are inferior physically, spiritually.
But it's one guy mentally. Though. Like, come on, man.
Listen. But I'm speaking about what causes this anxiety amongst them. They know they are inferior to us mentally, physically, spiritually. Period. Right? This is why.
Too.
Yeah. Physically. This is why they came up with the gun. And watching Hidden Colors. Watching Hidden Colors, Dr. Frances Cress Wilson, she even spoke about it. She said, if you look at the gun that they first, back in the day, the first pistols. Not the first, but when movies first came out, like the 44 Magnum pistol and whatever revolvers, it's a long in the 90s. I mean, when television first came out, no, that's the Civil War and shit. When they had to throw the gunpowder and then do all that shit and put another bullet, then shoot again. Right. Yeah, it's George Washington days. But she was speaking about like the 44 Magnums and stuff, like when they first started making like action movies, spy movies, James Bond movies. It's a black gun with a long nozzle. A lot of stuff in white society resembles or pertains to phallic symbols. Phallic has to do with the dick, the penis. George Washington Memorial in Washington, D.C. It's a long building
with a point
at the top, a phallic. And then in front of that is Thomas Jefferson Memorial, which is a building. Now, what's the difference between a building and then a long erected, it doesn't make sense. Both are memorials. So what is that saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? In slavery, they used to cut our dicks off. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When cops used to arrest brothers in the 80s and 90s, there's reports saying like the cops will kick them in their nuts and stomp their nuts. Why are you doing these things?
Right.
Why? What is your obsession with our dicks?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Is it envy?
When black men first got, it is envy. When black men, it is also, I'm going to explain that after. When black men first got freed, when slaves first got freed, the hysteria was, we don't want them free because now they're going to rape our women. Everything pertains to our dick.
Right.
They're not saying the women going to rape white men. Or white men going to rape black women. Black men are going to rape with their big black dicks, our lily white women.
Right.
When integration was being pushed, we don't want them to live amongst us because we're afraid of being raped by black men. Right. All these things.
Nobody always fucking one child.
It's always black men and their dicks.
Right.
Now, why I said what I was talking about when I said I was gonna come back to it. It's not only they're envious in terms of like size and the pleasure that we give women, but they know that we could ultimately eradicate them with our dick because we carry dominant genes.
Right.
All we gotta do is reproduce with you, and that baby black.
Most times, yeah.
No, all the time. It's dominant. Based on and their.
Well, this nigga, tell my little cousin that. Down south, his mom is white, my uncle's black. He look white though.
Yeah, but your uncle is light skinned.
He's like a little bit darker than me, like slightly. He's like OG kind of, but my small cousin he has straight hair.
I saw his
like
picture.
he looks like a white kid.
Steph Curry, all of them black.
Yeah, but now Steph Curry look like a light skin. Like my little cousin looks like he's white.
I know
he's not pale, but he got a little seasoned.
Like Riley Curry, blonde hair, greenish, bluish eyes, whatever. You look white, but at the end of the day,
I hear what you're saying. Like their hair is curly, like his hair is straight. That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is,
but I'm saying most times, we the dominant. The baby gonna look
are dominant, but the baby could come out looking like us. Look at the spectrum. Black people, not all black people look like me. Not all black people is one skin tone
or have big foreheads like you.
Exactly. There's the whole spectrum we occupy. Right. We look like Asian. There's black people, natural black people look Asian. Natural black people look white.
Right.
Blonde hair. There's a village of black, brown, blonde hair people, black, blue-eyed people. There's villages with people like this.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, they always had this fear of us because they know they don't measure up. This is why they say, we're 3/5 of human being and all these things. They would speak about they're trying themselves.
To downplay us to bring us down from above them.
Exactly. And then with the even with their laws, they have like back in the day when there was slavery, when they would set up the House of Representatives and the Senator, they said each state will have 2, regardless of the size, the population of the state. But the House of Representatives, the representatives would be dictated based on the population of the states. And then the North was like, that's unfair because majority of the plantations in America is in the South. So if you're going off of persons in a state, the slaves must be counted. And they was like, no, we don't count them as people. They're property. They're like cattle. Right. So the slave masters in the South was like, no, they're still like, this is not humane of them or the morality in them. They was like, they're still, human beings. It's just that we have them, they're in captive. So they was like, all right, we're going to measure 4 would be equal to 1 person. I believe something like that. 4 slaves would be equal to 1 person for you to count them as a citizen, as a person of that state. So you could find out how much representatives would be representing that state.
Crazy.
So now, when they do that whole 3/4 of a man and 3/5 of a human and 4 would be 1, when they roll up on us, it's usually they're always gonna outnumber us. And if they outnumber us, and if they don't outnumber us, they always have to have a weapon.
Yeah.
They could never combat us on an equal playing field. If it's a black man with a gun and it's a white officer with a gun, what does he do? He call for backup. Even though he has a gun, he call for backup. So that's that bitch shit I'm talking about. They could never fuck with us on an equal playing field.
Right.
And once black men know this is going to change the paradigm in your mindset and your actions and your world, because we create our reality. So what we need to be accustomed with is, what we need to be cognizant of is these niggas is always going to be in fear of us. So when they come to our neighborhood and we talk in a certain how, or we're aggressive with each other, but we're not fearful of each other because we understand this is us. This is the essence in us.
Yeah.
They process that a totally different way.
Yeah.
So the way we react with each other is always going to be different to the way they react. They're reacting out of self-preservation. Plus, their numbers are negative. You already touched on that too.
Right.
So these people are just scared. Period.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah.
When a white family sees a black man, he clutch his wife and his daughter. The husband will clutch them closer because that's just the insecurity with them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck your daughter on the sidewalk right now in front of everybody on the street. Like, it makes no sense.
Right.
By me walking close to your daughter, she magically gets impregnated because my big black penis, the sperm is gonna jump out my clothes and run up her vaginal canal.
But meanwhile, the most people that commit the most rapes is white males in their 40s, around 6 feet. Yeah.
Worldwide.
Yeah, it's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I mean? You just broke down the mental, the historic build-up that created the mentality of like, we need more than 10 niggas to deal with this one black man.
And another thing too, they're always gonna maintain a certain ratio of black people in America. I came across some information. I was like, this is crazy. The 12%, 13% that I touched on earlier, that has relatively always been like the population ratio in this country. Black people never outnumbered. They never went past a certain percentage in the country. Once that census see blacks start reproducing a little too much, they like, we need a drug, or we need an epidemic, a disease, a virus. We need something. We need to be more stringent on immigration laws. Right. All of these things.
Right.
So what does that tell? They are in fear of us. Period.
Yeah. Yeah. I was speaking to. It's funny. I was speaking to somebody today, early this morning, about the same conversation, kind of a little different, but we were talking more about, like, we were speaking about, he's black, and we were speaking about how, white people, they're very jealous of us, and they try to, like, steal our culture, music, dance, fucking
everything,
rap,
even our
fashion,
melanin. They're injecting themselves with our melanin now.
Their body types, lips, hips, ass, skin complexion. And it's definitely, I mean, obviously insecurities. And they say you can't what's the saying? You don't have to dim somebody's light for you to shine.
I never heard that before.
You never heard that before? Like you don't have to dim your light for you to shine. Like,
I get what you mean.
Yeah, like they don't subscribe to that concept.
Yeah, because they
don't live in. I mean, I think black people, like, maybe not now, but in the past, if they came to Africa and was like, "Hey, you guys mind if we, live south of the border or some shit, buy a couple acres of land and just not bother y'all," type shit.
No, black people.
Yeah, like knowing Africans and knowing black people and how, like, generous we are, like, at heart, they probably would let them rock.
You talking about white people? If white people went there,
yeah,
you said black people. That's why
I did.
You said if black people went to Africa.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm like, what?
If white people, right?
Okay. Well, they would have been like, no, we don't. What do you mean by buy? What is that? They'd be like, oh, we have these shillings. They're like, well, we got caves of gold. What does that?
Yeah,
that doesn't equate.
Well, I mean like trade. But I'm saying we would have been, us as a people, we would have been more open to living in equality, living amongst each other.
That's us.
Calm.
Yeah.
Not on some conquering shit. Not I'm better than you. You know what I'm saying?
And I need to conquer you.
Right.
And whoever is subjugated.
All that does is show how insecure you are.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you somebody that, okay, let's say you wear nice clothes, right? You choose to spend your money on nice clothes.
Yeah.
You go to other folks that may not want to spend their money on nice clothes. They don't want to spend money on Gucci and Jordans and Yeezys. But every day you like, yo, you bummy, man. Like, the whole time his bank account is crazy.
Yeah.
But he just don't choose to buy it. You insecure. Why you putting down his light to make you feel better? You don't need that. If you secure, like me, I dress nice. I never go outside and be like, yo, bro, what the fuck are you wearing right now, man? I'm mad fly.
You used to.
What, when I was in high school? Now,
yeah,
if I see somebody wearing sweatpants, I must be his fly. He want dress cozy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
May see him tomorrow. He in some shit. Who knows? It ain't my concern. I'm here to look my best.
Your perception of your best.
Yeah.
Your best based on what you find convenient and what you find appealing.
Not what y'all think is my best. Because if it's up to y'all, I'll be wearing fucking everything designer, mad jewelry.
Yeah.
Whatever I feel is best, I'm securing that. You know what I'm saying? Boom. And I don't want to talk to you about something, but that's off air though. I'm gonna bring it to your attention though.
Off air.
But yeah, off air. It's
pertaining to?
Revolving around what I just said about
dressing
and like perception and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
But
being that perfect segue. Speaking on senators and the South and slavery. Mm-hmm. Remember last week you touched on Mitch McConnell?
Yeah,
senator talking about
no reparations.
anti-reparations.
I don't think it will be smart because nobody alive right now is benefiting from slavery.
So apparently, he got checked. Niggas checked into his past, and this guy's great-great-grandfather owned slaves.
Of course he did. Of course. The irony of that you don't think niggas deserve reparations, but your great-great-grandfather owned slaves and benefited off of their labor. The irony.
And the perjury.
He knew that.
The perjury that was committed in court, because he said nobody's benefiting, but I'm pretty sure that family wealth, there's a direct correlation between that and those slaves that were owned.
Yeah. He know that. And I think white people are more in touch with their background than black people. Like, since they're
more in touch with our background too.
Yeah, you could say. I mean,
because they confiscated our shit. They know what we know.
Right.
And then they led us, astray.
Right. So I'm pretty sure like his parents probably had a conversation with them. Yeah. Like, look, we used to do this back in the day. And who knows? Maybe that contributed most likely to what he is now. Maybe it put different avenues he got looked out for. Yo, yeah, my grandfather owned slaves too, yo, bro. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of public officials,
the irony,
politicians mainly, white politicians, I strongly believe they are descendants of slave owners, because not every white person was wealthy enough to own slave.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. A lot of white politicians. So now, why did I say that? Why do I think that? Slavery was the business of that time. Mm-hmm. As time changed, you have to up your game. You have to up the ante. You have to up the deceit, the lies, the capitalism. So now, today's name of the game is politics. Politics, religion, war. Mm-hmm. And all three happen to be coexistent in all three aspects that I just mentioned. War, majority of war is political or religious.
Yeah.
So we have descendants of slave owners writing public policy.
Right. Yeah.
That's why I said this.
Yeah.
And how is that going to be conducive to
That's a conflict of interest.
Society. Exactly.
That's a big conflict of interest.
Exactly.
Yeah. I was on a train the other day and I was thinking, like, I'm pretty sure down the line, maybe fucking 10 generations up, I look exactly like somebody in my family. Like, I have a very strong resemblance to them.
Yeah, your great grand uncle was a house nigga.
Who knows? Making iced tea, pouring iced tea for niggas. Mm-hmm. Spinning they shit. Yeah, massa. If he's my grandfather, he was doing that. Because I'm going to get a couple off. And I'm going to wait till I'm sick too.
You got to make sure it's dissolvable though. Because if it's like those I'm going to
have the spoon there. I'm going to have the spoon there.
Yeah, but I'm saying the loogies, they're so mucus based.
But check it though.
It's like
I'm going to have the tea bag there. It's going to hit the tea bag and like connect to it.
And so it hides it. That's what you're saying?
Exactly. Come on.
That shit don't detach.
Come on, man.
That master.
Nah, that's just suds, master. That's suds. When you spin it, a little bubbly, that's all that is, man. You feel me? But I was in the chat and I was like looking at white people and black folks too, and I was like, wow, it's like these people that are walking around probably look like their great grandfathers that were slaves or slave masters. It's just, this is like their modern version in a way. That's all it is. Yeah, like their passed down version.
Nothing is new under the sun.
Like, these niggas look just like their grandfather that probably was whipping slaves or just doing mad crazy shit, and they look just like him.
Listen, slaves had to wake up from slaves' labor was from dusk till dawn. Modern day, we work 9 to 5, right? That 9 to 5 just mean dusk to dawn. It's the same concept, but change the words.
When the sun come up,
it's not necessarily the sun timing we're going off anymore.
Right.
But How do we trick you with it? How do we get you with, with our, laws and all that shit?
Right.
Working a double. That's a 16-hour shift.
Yeah.
You telling me that's not dusk to dawn? You telling me the sun is up 16 hours out of 24 hours?
Yeah.
There's no difference. Nothing is new under the sun.
That's why I don't do doubles, bro. That shit is...
what we make you feel that slavery is not in existence because why? You're being compensated. Oh, so that's... But okay, so now what equates someone to being a slave? What is the constituent of being a slave? What is the constituent of being a bum or homeless? No, I'm gonna bring it all in.
Yeah.
And what is the constituent of being free? Okay, so a slave is one who work strenuous labor without compensation and may or may not be beaten. Okay. A bum is one who has no equity, no form of income, and is forced to live on the street. Someone who is employed. Okay, us, we have a job, we have income. So now, how do you measure equity? Equity is when you subtract wealth. How do you measure wealth? Wealth is when you subtract all your expenses from your income.
Your profit, basically.
Your profit. Majority of us are in debt.
ROI. Yeah.
What does that mean? Based on my 3 definitions, majority of us are slaves.
Yeah.
Because we're working, but we're still in debt.
We working to get.
And
we working to it's a hamster wheel, basically.
Exactly. But based on the definitions, we're still in debt.
Yeah.
That's the deciding factor.
Yeah.
And they already project 2053 majority of the median black household income will be 0.
That shit is insane. I saw that. That shit's insane.
So now, with all these things on the table, who are slaves of today? And I'm not just talking about black people. This is across the board. Like
lower class families.
People who are working but are still...
Or even middle class, because y'all niggas getting it too.
The middle class, they plan... There's a study out.
Don't think y'all...
They plan on eradicating the middle class.
Yeah.
This is why they show us movies like Hunger Games. Yeah. You have all these different sects, but at the end of the day, all of you guys are impoverished.
Hunger Games is a crazy concept, bro.
Thinking of Hunger Games, it's the rich and poor.
Watching them fight. Yeah, it's
on some Colosseum Roman shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So now, once we eradicate, there was no middle class in Hunger Games.
It wasn't. Nope.
So now, once we
village or palace.
Exactly. So once we eradicate the middle class of America or of the world, there's no more middle class. It's either you're rich or you're poor. Once that's done, what's gonna be step 2 now? And we already know, based on studies and, articles, these are in the works right now.
Right.
So what will become our new NBA Finals? What will become our new NFL Super Bowl? You see what I'm saying? Stanley Cups. We got to watch these niggas kill themselves because why? We overpopulated, right?
Right.
So now we're going to watch y'all kill yourselves, and that will be our entertainment. So it's a double-edged sword. It's two birds, one stone. We getting entertained out of this shit, and plus we are decreasing the population because these poor people are killing themselves.
Right.
But niggas ain't seen that far. I'm a conspiracy theorist. But yeah, what you saying? Nah,
it's crazy. I'm gonna say 2 things, because in the Hunger Games, only 1 person survived out of each district, which is crazy. All these niggas training, and then at some point your teammates, like, you gotta kill each other.
And then
that's
what
deep,
happens?
nigga.
What happens to the person who wins it all?
They get to be rich.
They get to join that high society, right?
That hierarchy. Yep. But I was gonna say that
but that's a movie though.
Nah, that's real life.
Because back in the day, slavery, they had fighters. What did the fighter win? They weren't winning freedom like that.
No.
They won sex with any female slave on the plantation. They won extra food.
Right.
They won
more rest.
Yeah. But guess what? You still got to fucking fight next week.
Yeah. I was
why? You're making me money.
Right. I was in the shower and I was thinking about this. I was thinking of is it in the shower before?
You meditate in the shower a lot.
I do a lot of deep thinking in the shower. Even it's crazy because I'll be listening to shit, but then I'll just block it out. I just like having shit playing in the background.
Are you more intuitive when you at the beach? Or
I don't like the beach
or lakes or something?
Because I don't really go to lakes, but definitely in the shower, I have my deepest thoughts in the shower, like consistently. But I had this dope ass concept that I kind of want to illustrate. It was like, and I had this before. Like I had like an older version. It was like I had and there's some dope shit. I hope nobody fucking takes the idea and steal it, but
don't say it.
All right, then I ain't gonna say it. It's dope though.
I mean, it's dope, but what if somebody actually hear it and act on it before you act on it?
All right, then I'll tell you afterwards. But I'm gonna just tell you the gist of it without actually doing it.
All right.
It was basically, I can't even say it now. Then it was basically just like, all right, it was an illustration of white people from the house, the master, watching slaves work, and then the shit shifted to like the NBA owners watching the NBA players play. And because I was listening to ESPN in the shower, and they were speaking about, where Russ Westbrook's gonna go, and he's demanding a trade.
Exactly.
And then the commissioner's like, he don't really like the idea of commanding a trade, and all these things, and just like, all right, these guys. Shit. And then I know a lot of folks are saying, they say things like, it ain't the same because y'all getting paid millions of dollars, but nigga, in society, you have to pay me for this. If I'm one of the best players in the fucking world, you really got no choice. Because one, you want to make money off me. So you're going to include me in your league. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to say why.
So like I was just picturing like, people like how they pick like the strongest male and they breed the strongest male with the strongest woman and then breed stuff like
Slavery,
that.
Yep.
So I molded that, like the image was like, it was like trickled down. It just like molded until like, for Kyrie teaming up with Durant in Brooklyn, fucking the season tickets is going crazy now. And the NBA owners is like, we got two of the best niggas on our team. So I was just thinking about that shit, like just the concept. And I'm gonna tell you the other one off air. It's dope. The last one is doper. They got more scenes that's molding. Hopefully I don't forget.
But yeah, write it down. So you got horrible memory.
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down.
But yeah, it's the same shit, son. Slaves were compensated with food that was not healthy for them.
Yeah, all that chitlins.
Yeah,
fucking eating the liver of the pig.
NBA players, they love telling us that it's not the same. It's not a plantation lifestyle or concept or whatever. But it is, because why? No professional athlete, especially black, is a sovereign person. And by sovereign, I mean like there's no jurisdiction that you're subject to. So now, how many times did a black sports, athlete speak out and they got 300,000 fine, nigga?
Right. Yeah.
All right. So now put that ratio to $3 million a year contract. 300,000 of $3 million a year. What is the ratio? What is the percentage? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so like now 10%. when I'm working a regular 9 to 5 and I park and I didn't move my car in time, I get a $65 ticket. The $65 ticket, the ratio to my $800 bi-weekly paycheck. Right. It's the same shit. It's just the numbers are more, exponential. Mm-hmm. But it's the same shit. That's why I always say it's the same thing. Football Columbine. That's the slave auction. Oh, this is a healthy nigga. Yeah. This is 20 years old. Look at the muscle. Yeah, Look at that. Oh, this nigga, he can run 4 flat in a 40-yard dash. That is a fucking slave auction.
Yeah. In the NFL, they really on some slave shit.
In the South.
They really on some slave shit.
When do the combines be in the North? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Usually in the South.
But football is really prominent in the South specifically.
In the hot sun, where the white owners go with their hat and lemonade and sunglasses to see a bunch of black men work out and run around on a field in the hot sun, sweaty, begging for employment. So what is that? A slave being a slave basically showing his skills, begging for work on your plantation.
That's why I fuck with the big three with Ice Cube
and all of
because
that,
if he had
the
enough
same shit,
money,
son.
he would pay them what they deserve and he would treat them with respect.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be fining them for speaking out against
You
politics.
get injured, you get cut. A horse get injured. A racehorse that's winning, making
the NFL is like that. Yeah, you get injured, you get cut.
Even for a white owner, a racehorse run and break a horse is useless.
They kill him.
They kill it. Put it down.
Yeah, they don't even let him just live a normal life. They don't even let the horse live. You know what? You ain't gonna race no more, but you know, you could still, you still got a life to live. You make some kids probably. They just kill it. It's like you're only alive if you work for us.
Take that skin and make some couches or jackets.
Yeah.
Or some shit. Cut the tail, sell it to some black women.
Yeah, shit crazy. What else we got? Oh, you have anything else?
I don't think so.
All right, because I have one more.
Oh, A$AP Rocky.
I talk about that. Yo, free A$AP Rocky, man. Well, I'm gonna tell the situation.
I want to spit
Where
it.
was he at? In
Rocky.
Sweden?
Yeah, I want to spit it.
We didn't want to hear you rap. So he was in Sweden, right? And apparently, from what I saw, what I've heard, what I've read, these two guys, or guy, sexually harassed and assaulted a woman,
multiple women, yeah, slapped their asses and all of that.
A$AP Rocky and his team, they approached him, confronted them like, yo, that's not cool. Once they was done with that, they started walking away. The guy started following them.
Wait, that's what happened?
Yeah.
I didn't know they confronted them about that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna speak of what I saw after.
But from my understanding, that's not when the fight happened. The fight happened after they was trying to, and I saw the video. They was like, bro, just like go the other way, bro. Like
multiple times they were instructed to
like,
this.
Yeah, bro. Like
even
just leave us alone. We good.
A Swedish woman came up to them to translate because she was fluent in both languages. She's like, what's going on or whatever. And I don't know if she knew A$AP Rocky, but because she didn't act like a fan or anything. And then she's like, are these guys following you? And then he was like, yeah. And then she was like, communicating, pointing the other way, like go or whatever. And one of them was adamant on not going. The other one, he was like, you would see him walk back, but it was the one in particular.
And he the one that got flung.
He's the same one that beat the shit up, threw his shades at A$AP Rocky's bodyguard.
Oh, I ain't see that.
And slapped him and all of that.
He slapped his bodyguard?
He hit his bodyguard. The bodyguard showed like, yo, I was bleeding and all this. I was assaulted by this guy.
Damn, he's bleeding.
He initiated. And then another one was when the two girls, she was like, those guys assaulting you or, bothering you? And he's like, yeah. And then she was like, oh, they slapped my girlfriend's ass. I was walking, me and my girlfriend was walking.
In the video?
Yeah, she said that on one of the videos. Because one of them is an IG live video. Another one is a regular video. But it's 37 seconds. And the longer one, she was like, yeah, they slapped my girlfriend's ass.
That's crazy. He got his ass whipped. But apparently they got the average hold for an offense like that in Sweden is 6 days. The judge approved. The prosecutor was mad adamant on keeping Rocky for 2 weeks, which is unlikely. Not unlikely, which is not common.
Okay.
The judge approved it. He's in solitary confinement. I just read today that he has he's living in like not, I forgot the term, but the conditions he's living in is not clean. This is say that to the least.
It's a black male, son.
Yeah.
Thomas P. Bailey, White Supremacy Edict, or 12-point white supremacy like guide to live by. At the end of the day, these places, Sweden, like these are like white production centers. This is like a Ford plant for producing white people.
Right.
So it's like, you just on my mind. Terry hit us.
Oh, hey, shout out Terry Mack.
Yeah.
New project coming out soon.
When you go to these places, you can't have the mindset of racism is only in America.
Yeah.
This shit is
these niggas came from these European countries.
Exactly.
They came from them.
So why would the people there be any different?
Right. Yeah, can't be naive like that. That's a fact. But yeah, man, free Rocky, man. That's bullshit.
Hopefully, I signed the petition. I don't know if the petition actually helps, but I signed it.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. Question: is it his whole entourage that is being held, or just him?
I'm just hearing him,
because that's another thing that I don't like about the media. They're very vague with their descriptions of shit. When I read up on it, it was, I forgot what platform I read to get certain details. They said he was being held in a detention center. Now I'm hearing you speak. He's being held in solitary confinement. Yeah. This is why I said you cannot trust these
in a jail,
media
not
outlets,
a detention
because
center.
I mean, technically, the jail is a detention center, but they would use certain words to make it seem
detention
more
center,
soft shoeish.
When I hear detention center, it sounds like it's like for like adolescents.
Yeah.
Kids under 21, 18.
Detention center sounds more pussy. It sounds more nicer. It does.
Like detention
it's not
center.
Like, you're gonna get fucked in your ass. You're gonna get stabbed. You're gonna get
you're gonna be slipping on semen.
Exactly. You don't think
you saw that video, right? Is that Rocky? Where he was in the interview, he was telling the story about how he met Casanova in jail, and A$AP Ferg was there. He's like, yeah, man, I went in the fucking jail. Niggas was fighting. Niggas was sleeping on semen.
I didn't see that one with A$AP Ferg.
That's a classic video, bro.
But yeah, free Rocky, man. Free everybody.
Yeah, man.
And stop going to these niggas' fucking country. Like, don't perform there no more. Yeah. Damn, Sweden makes H&M. H&M put out Coolest Monkey in the Jungle. Put 2 and 2 together. Like,
hey, man.
That's the headquarters.
Hey,
you been shopping at H&M, Dominique?
I haven't. I haven't in a while. But I definitely shopped there after that. Because like I said.
Wait, what?
I told you. I've been telling you that.
Yeah. You had to run in.
Yeah, nah. See, the thing is, look. I'm going to touch on this briefly.
How many times you ran in after that Coolest Monkey in the Jungle? Because you only told me about one time.
Nah. I usually shop at Zara. I don't really frequent H&M.
No.
But I do buy like I have bought like black tees
multiple times.
I bought it from the store, then I had to buy more for the online store. Yeah, but look, but I'm gonna explain.
Supporting these niggas.
Nah, look, I'm gonna explain why, and I could tell that we're hypocrites too. I'm gonna tell you how. Right.
To a certain extent.
Exactly.
Damn.
So let me tell you why.
Walking into
when that shit first happened with the monkey,
everybody's a hypocrite.
That situation, I don't know. It just didn't rub me like I feel like it was very
racism?
Yeah.
It didn't rub you like that.
I feel like it was very poor taste. It was. I feel like somebody.
I tell you what.
That was a mishap. Like, y'all really let that pass through the design team? Like, really? It didn't hit me as hard as like the blackface shit with Gucci and Montclair
and Burberry and Prada.
And but yeah, I don't know, for some reason I was just like, I don't know. I haven't really
detrimental. It's not that serious.
It just didn't make me feel that stream about it, and then I didn't want to ride. Like, I'm not a fucking what's it called?
Rational.
I'm not a bench rider. If I don't feel like that extreme, just because everybody else feel that way, I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I feel you.
But I was saying how we're hypocrites in certain things. Mm-hmm. To an extent, I feel like each of us have a certain cap of things we'll let slide depending on how much we fuck with it. Like I mentioned Dragon Ball Z before. Mr. Popo is clearly a black man with pink lips or whatever.
I always mention that.
But we still watch Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I always mention that. So the protagonists are white guys. So that's blonde hair, green eyes, blonde hair, blue eyes.
Your cap. You know what I'm saying? Things that you would allow. Because you know it's some foul shit.
I am not giving them money by... Okay, maybe viership.
Yes. Ratings. Yes.
Ratings. Okay.
Yes.
But
we have bought video games in the past.
Money? Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Come on. So we all have those... It is what it is.
Okay,
you know
if Dragon Ball... Oh, shit.
Right.
If Dragon Ball Z be on some fuck niggers... Like they clearly was like on some fuck black people type shit.
But that ain't the only thing. Hercule is a black. They say he's black, bro.
Hercule is a white guy with a tan.
No, he's brown skin with curly afro. He's a black man, bro. He is a caricature of a black man. They ain't gonna make it proceed because his daughter's white. But he is a brown skin. He's the only brown skin character in the show who has an afro that's curly.
White people have hairstyles like that. Are you serious right now?
He has a black afro and his skin is brown.
Nigga, Jewish niggas have curly fros. Curly fro is a thing.
They're not brown. I'm putting two and two together.
Do you know why Italians, Portuguese, Spanish...
Niggas that watch Dragon Ball Z, y'all know, bro.
Do you know why Italians, Portuguese, Spanish, and the Irish were not considered white?
Why?
Because they had similar phenotypical features as Hercule.
But are they
You're too
brown?
tan.
He's not 10.
He's 10.
No, he's not 10.
Bro, I've seen white people with
Yamcha is 10. He has a
God.
kind of like a Filipino type complexion.
Hercule eyes is not even black.
Hercule's skin is light. It's like a light brown. Like look at it again. I'm telling you, that nigga don't look like nobody else. He's on an island by himself.
White man.
No, he's not, bro.
Son,
no, he's not. His wife, who they never show, is white.
People. Mr. Popo is a caricature of black people.
But look,
when Goten and Trunks
because his skin is black, but he don't say a word.
One of the fighters was a caricature of black people. He was a tall, linky, big lip, idiotic, fighter.
So that's multiple things, but we still fuck with Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
So I say all that to say this: some people may see that, like we see that, we don't feel that strongly about it, because obviously we still fuck with Dragon Ball Z. With the H&M shit, I didn't feel as strongly as I did. That's why, not a lot. Sometimes I be like, nah, I ain't shopping in there because I feel funny. Because I do, it's in the back of my mind, like they did put that out.
Nah, I don't shop in
but I don't feel as strong to be like, these shirts feel really nice. I really fuck with Dragon Ball Super. It's the same concept. That's what I'm saying.
I feel you. Levels are different, but I understand what you
understand. Yeah, you don't have to agree, but you understand.
And we are technically, it's certain things that that's why I said everybody's a hypocrite. Like, I speak on foods, but I don't eat healthy all the damn time.
It's so many things that we look at
if I was
certain things, but we don't look at our own.
Exactly.
Things that,
if niggas was actually stringent,
we're human. We
how many things will we actually indulge in?
Right. Yeah.
We bought these equipment from B&H. Right. Owned by Jews.
Right.
Do we know if they're part of the sex trafficking?
I'm pretty sure they don't fuck with us. I'm pretty sure we walk in that bitch, they're like, all right, money, give us some money, nigga. But,
so we don't know.
Right. That's a fact.
But the stuff that we do know, some things we are still oblivious to. Right. We still let slide, like you said.
Yeah, that's true.
We're still complicit to.
But speaking about folks who's hypocrites,
I'm not fucking with
doctors come to in front of the human congregation, because I'm sick of y'all niggas, man. Like, yo, so I saw a video I posted on my Instagram. Those that saw it, that commented, sent me messages, because this shit is crazy. I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah,
it's a video of a white woman in a white coat who's a doctor telling a woman, another thing, she's either Hispanic or white. I think she was white. Her son's in a coma.
Mm-hmm.
She's telling her that she has to pull. She either said, you have to take him on life support and pull the plug, or we're going to pull the plug on him. Like, and she's saying it with kind of like a smirk on the face. The mother said, she was like,
"Nah, I saw the video.
First of all,
she wasn't like, sincere.
Right. She was kind of like, either you're doing this or we're doing it on our own. Like, and trying to. That was her attitude.
And she was trying to like force her to hurry up and say yes.
Yeah. Like, first of all, this is the woman's child, nigga. He staying in the coma as long as we feel like he getting better or whatever.
Could afford that shit. Yeah, nigga, stay forever.
But the girl that posted it, she went forward and revealed that he was an organ donor. So what have I told y'all niggas about these organ donors on your ID? Shout out to my stepmom, the Maris. I sent her the video. Nigga, the next day took a picture of the form to remove it off her shit, and she sent it out. So it's about to be removed.
That's good.
I'm telling you, urgency, man. You said Adam got it?
No, I wonder if he removed his.
Oh, he had it on his?
Yeah, he's an organ donor.
Oh, I didn't know. Thing.
I was like, yo, what the fuck you doing on this? They gonna kill you. I'm telling you,
and I posted it again. I said, I keep telling niggas. I told my family too. Keep on trusting these white coats. Keep thinking these niggas got y'all best interest in them. the one girl commenting was like how she worked at a hospital and it changed her whole perspective. She said she realized when folks came in there from the ER room, folks that was on the brink of death and living, and it was up to the nurses and the doctors to really save their life. She noticed that they wasn't putting their best foot forward. They wasn't really urgent. They didn't really give a fuck.
What were the victims? What were their ethnicity?
She didn't say. It was just a comment. It was just a comment.
Latina or something.
It was just a comment. But it's like, come on, son. Like, who the fuck can we trust? That's one. Two, dude, take that organ donor shit off. I keep telling y'all. If it's up to them, if a billionaire came to one of the head doctors and said, look, I got a bag for you next Wednesday. My wife needs a new liver. I'm not waiting 3 years on this waiting list like a regular civilian. I'm in the upper class. I'm in the hierarchy. I'm offering you a bag that your profession ain't gonna offer you. I need my wife in my life. You think, and the doctor may be going to shit with his family. He may be in debt because doctors do be in debt because nigga, medical school ain't no joke. Yeah. I just found out that fucking law school, I thought it takes 6 years. You could really get your fucking bachelor's in 2-3 years. It's medical school that be like 6-8 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all niggas in debt.
And then they have to do the residency.
And I ain't talking about nurses. Y'all calm debt. I'm talking about neurologists, niggas who do surgery. Y'all niggas in debt. I don't want to hear, I got a scholarship. You in debt, nigga.
If they had a scholarship, then they not in debt. No, I'm serious. The school paid for it. John Hopkins paid for the full.
All right. I don't know the whole specifics, but
a full scholarship.
Full.
That's why I said if they had a scholarship in
but
full.
It's different type of scholarships.
Okay, if they got
it's 2-year runs. It's 4. It was just like 6-8 years. They may
if they
take
had
care
a half scholarship, then they probably paid off or they close to paying off their debt. They got half in debt.
You still in debt,
depending on your situation. But I
right.
Keep going.
So this doctor may be going through shit. You look, and the morale on the planet Earth is already low. He already getting a bag. He may be getting pressured by this billionaire. Who knows? Maybe getting threatened. You coming there from a car accident. Your life's on the line. You healthy as fuck, but you just got into a wreck. And they deciding whether to make you live or pass your organs over for $40,000-$50,000 to a billionaire. Nigga, good luck. And you black? Good luck.
And I get commission.
Good luck, nigga. That's what I'm telling you. And even if you're not an organ donor, they still might do that shit. But when you an organ donor, you get put in the spotlight. That means they can take your organs and they not really like nobody really watching them and shit. If your organs go missing and you know organ donor, they're gonna be like, who the fuck made this call? Take his organs. You know what I'm saying? But if you're an organ donor, it's free game. Like nigga, it's organs here. We lit. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, do not trust these doctors, bro. These white coats, they white devils.
And to be quite honest, you don't even know. Like I don't even know the stipulations of becoming an organ of being an organ donor in terms of like let's say you fill out let's say you check the box of being an organ donor.
Right.
I've never looked at what it fully encompasses, like being an organ donor, what it actually entails. Like if you are immobile but you're still coherent, then your organs is up for grabs. You see what I'm saying? Like you're in a wheelchair, you could speak and all of that shit. You can move your neck and move your eyes and all that shit, but your whole body is immobile. You're what's the word? Your thing from the spine, from the neck down. You're paralyzed. You could be paralyzed.
I was thinking incapacitated, but that's like head off.
His kappa was detated.
Right.
But you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So looking up organ donating laws, it's like how do we act on an organ donor when they're in certain situations? Like if there's a car crash, one car A has an organ donor in it, car B has a regular person. Both equal playing field. However, we're going to attend to car B first.
Yeah.
Hopefully that the person in car A dies.
Yeah, so we could
because he's an organ donor.
Right. I'm telling you, this is real shit.
It's prioritized. You see what I'm saying? So
Right. Yeah, it's just real shit, man. Y'all fucking hate my neighbors, bro. And we keeping this in too. Like, I hate these niggas, bro. When we done, I'm about to go outside and say something. I think my landlord gave me a call. I gotta call him back. I got some shit to say to him. But
I mean, it's not that.
I got some shit to say to you.
I mean,
nigga.
if it's like every day, maybe.
It's every day.
If it's just like this one time, it's not that serious.
It's every day. And they Jamaican, and I don't really fuck with Jamaicans because y'all niggas is mad abrasive.
Generalizing.
And y'all mad. Nah, nigga. Even from high school, bro. Don't get me wrong. I got a lot of Jamaican friends. But a lot of y'all, bro, like y'all niggas is too arrogant. Y'all think y'all the best island. Y'all mad loud.
Who, Jamaicans?
Yeah, I'm lying, bro. Am I lying?
They're very arrogant. Majority of them are arrogant.
Are Jamaicans not the most arrogant of the Caribbean people?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't like niggas that's arrogant.
I agree with that.
But you got any more?
No, that's it.
That's it?
I'm just finalizing fact of the week. I couldn't really compose one. I've been too heartbroken and sad, so I couldn't really,
That's all right, man.
Shit. But
That's understandable.
I came across one that's very interesting, but I gotta look into it more. It's pertaining to rainwater
Okay.
being illegal.
Got it.
In the U.S.
Okay.
That's just to show how far we don't want you to save this rainwater.
In certain states it's illegal.
Yeah.
We
want you to use this fluoride water.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You got freedom, but you're in a box. We giving you water, but you can't get fresh water. You can't filter the fresh water.
Difference between freedom and sovereign.
Yeah.
Sovereign, you are under no jurisdiction. That's how they get us, jurisdictions. When we sign like register to vote, any registration, you're under jurisdiction. As long as you're registering for something,
right.
Car registration, it's under the state's jurisdiction. That's why any drug traffic, whatever it is, they confiscate your vehicle and all these things. You have to register your properties to the state.
Right.
That's why I said, like episodes ago, you could pay off your house, you could pay off your car. Technically, them shits is not yours.
Yeah, you don't own the land.
The federal law trumps city and state laws.
Yeah.
They make you think you have city and state laws, just like they make you think you vote for Hillary when they know Donald going.
You gotta play like what's it like? Do they have like land tax or some shit?
They gotta pay tax.
And you gotta pay utilities too, unless you fucking own Con Edison. Some shit. Yeah. But
yeah, I guess that'll be my fact of the week. Yeah, it is illegal. When I heard this, I was like, come on.
Yeah, I knew that for a while now. That's just crazy. Yeah.
You could have helped me out with a couple facts of the weeks.
Yeah. I knew that for a while now.
It needs to be more
proactive.
No.
More proactive with the fact of the weeks?
No, not proactive.
That's your thing though.
You need to be more
involved,
confident.
More confident.
Yeah,
that's your thing. I'll let you have that. That's your thing.
It's anybody's thing. I let P do fact of the week one time.
Oh yeah, you did.
So yeah.
I
think rainwater is
illegal in certain states. Yeah, like you can get prison time for that shit. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
The U.S. government has a patent on the clouds. They own the clouds.
Right. Right. I mean, they control the weather. Right.
Oh, I'm going to give y'all two facts of the week because I know this for a fact. The U.S. government actually has a patent on... Damn.
What? Fucking thunder?
No. It has...
lightning.
Something that... Gosh. Sorry for holding you up.
Come on, man.
No, not the U.S. government. Facebook and Google. There's a study, there's an experimentation that certain things, like basically what I was saying earlier with the blue light, cell phone, tablets, television, and laptops.
Mm-hmm.
Excessive use of them. This is before, so I'm gonna just say it again.
Mm-hmm.
excessive use of these devices fucks with the dopamine production gland in the brain. Once this is altered, you are confused in terms of your happiness and your anger or depression. It could cause depression. It can cause anxiety. It can cause a lot of, negative thoughts.
Right.
And altering in your hormones and, think processing. Facebook and Google owns the patent on this.
The lights from your phone?
The light, basically.
The blue lights?
I don't want to say just the light, but it owns the process. It owns the patent on that, like, experiment that, not just the experiment. It's like, let's say the experiment came to such and such conclusion, and if we use this, it's going to mess with the dopamine. Facebook and Google own the patent on that. And this is why so many people are on their phones as much, because
they're hypnotized. Yeah.
We're just indulging more and more into their system. We're feeding the beast. We're feeding them more money while dumbing ourselves down.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty interesting. Mark Zuckerberg, Jewish.
Right. I'm telling you.
Yo, as far as I'm concerned, y'all can say what y'all want. As far as I'm concerned, Tom from MySpace, Mark Zuckerberg, whoever came up with Instagram, these people are government agents, and they're just the fog people in terms of who created these social media apps. As far as I'm concerned, Mark Zuckerberg was always employed by the FBI, and he is the CEO, the creator of Facebook, and all that Harvard, and he invited his close friends and all that shit. Everybody like to reiterate all that shit is bullshit. Because all these niggas is into all these niggas give government agencies okay to utilize their platforms to spy on people covertly.
Right. Specifically Facebook.
So why is it? What is so special about what? Not what is so special. What is the odds of that occurring? Every social media guru is working with the government.
Right. Yeah.
And if you don't work, you gotta die. You gotta go.
Right. Hey, man.
But yeah, look into that.
Right. Yeah,
These
man.
niggas own the patent on it. Not only are they using it, they own the patent.
They
So if you use this shit without our authorization,
they can sue you, or you gotta pay them.
Sue you.
Yeah.
Even though we know it's detrimental.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss of words. Yeah. That shit's crazy. I'm not surprised though.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. That's just niggas own the patent to your destruction. That shit's crazy.
Talk about diversifying your bonds. We're making money by.
That's what I'm saying, man. These niggas playing chess, man. We gotta stop playing chess with these niggas, bro. These niggas got niggas in every angle. The food, the air, the phones, the movies, the fucking aesthetics and movies and shows, magazines, ads, media, the banking system, jail system, immigration system. It's like,
you said schools already?
I ain't education. I ain't say that. Education. It's like college, fucking one of the biggest scams and money making businesses in the world. Who at the top of it all? A Jewish man.
That's a fact. Rockefeller family. He invested.
Rothschilds is Jewish too.
Yeah. The Rockefeller family, being that you spoke on the education system, they invested over $100 million in the creation of the American education system. Spelman College is Rockefeller's wife. John D. Rockefeller, his mom.
Spelman College?
Spelman College. The HSB, the HB.
Isn't it all black?
It's all black, but it's named after a Jewish woman, Spelman, Laura Spelman Rockefeller, I believe.
What they own the school or some shit?
No, it was just a school that she I had read up on it one time. Oh God, you sending me on some. All right, it's too much to go through right now. I'm gonna get it for next week. But yeah, Spelman College is named after Rockefeller, John D. Rockefeller, mom, Spelman, Laura Spelman, some shit. But yeah, think about that. Now you think of Howard University in DC, and all these. Or
like
stuff.
Morehouse.
Exactly. Some of them are named after Confederate generals.
That shit's crazy. Yeah.
But yo, thank you for tuning in, folks.
Facts.
We appreciate the love, the support, the reviews.
Facts. Truly appreciate it.
Don't forget to wish Dominique a happy birthday tomorrow.
Yeah. Yep.
So
another fucking year.
I know, right? Another year in the books, man. Another year of our friendship.
Right. That's a fact. Yo. Thank you for listening.
Bang.